What's up, you guys? It's Jeffrey Vince right here. I'm super excited to bring you to this video. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about advice to my younger self. So, if I was such a very young guy, what advice would I really take seriously? That's going to be 3 simple advices that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So, if you are a lot younger than I am, maybe you're in your early 20s and also you are a teenager, I know you're watching this video because I know this channel is comprised of those such age range from 15 up onto age let's say about 30, 35 and all of that. So if you're in that age range, please, this video is definitely for you. Do not click out. Make sure you subscribe, turn on post notification, and like this video so that YouTube can recommend this video as many of other people who are also in that age range. Thank you guys for helping us to spread this good news. So it's an advice to my younger self, advice to you, and to you, and to you. One advice to my younger self is focus on one thing, Jeffrey. So mention your name and say focus on one thing. Say that again over and over to yourself. Now, I remember when I was starting out, I was so successful in Forex. I made a lot of money because I had investors who invested in me, and I made a lot of money for every one of us. We were all making profit. Then I had this idea that told me to diversify. I wasn't really focusing on Forex. So that time, it was time of lockdown during COVID-19. So I invested in agriculture. I invested in also agriculture, again, fish farming and crops and all of that. But you know what? They all failed. Why did they fail? It was because I don't really have proper adequate knowledge to manage those things because it's not my field. All right, focus on one thing, and if you must diversify, make sure you have someone already who is already very successful in that field. Invest with him or her. That's another way of doing it. But for you, you have to focus on one thing. That's why you notice even in university, in your first year, you are made to study a lot of courses. But as time goes on, for example, in law, in first year, you study several courses. But as time goes on, like 500 levels, you are meant to start choosing maybe criminal law, civil law, and etc. There are a lot of property law, a lot of them that you start selecting. They start streamlining your learning, and you start having to focus on a particular niche. Why? Mastery. There's a quote by Bruce Lee that goes this way. He said, "It does not fear a man who has 10,000 kicks." Who knows 10,000 kicks, but rather if you're a man who has practiced one kick 10,000 ways, because with that one kick you keep doing it over and over again. As long as it is producing result, you can replicate it over and over again and keep producing that result in thousands. It's not going to make a lot of sense if you have an angel investor approach you, maybe in a train, in a bus station, or maybe just meet you up in a club or in a very general place and ask you, okay, can you share me your idea in 3 minutes, because he's about to highlight. So it's not going to make sense. Start nobbing. My idea is doing it. Like, you are not even so sure. You don't know what you are going to do. You don't know what he can invest you in. He can invest in with you. All right. So you have to really make sure you are focused on one thing. Keep practicing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. It has to get to a stage that even those who are really good at that thing that you're doing will know that yes, this dude is really good. Like in the case of Messi and Ronaldo. We all know that we have fantastic footballers that have ever played. But these guys, when you look at them, even the successful ones, look at them and say, yes, these guys, they are truly good because of what? They are focusing on one thing. All right, they may have other businesses that is working for them, but they are not leaving the time of training. They will not leave the time of training to start attending to their hotel businesses or start attending to other of their investment and all of those crazy things. So they know what to focus on. So focus on one thing, that is your business. There's an idea that was shared by Robert T. Kiyosaki concerning Ray Kroc, that is McDonald's, the founder of McDonald's. So he was asking the students that were around. He was invited to a hangout, and he was asking the graduates, the students who were there, okay, what business do you guys think I'm into? Some of them, of course, everyone knows you are McDonald's, you are into hamburger, you make burgers and all of that. I said, no, I'm not into hamburger business. The business I'm into is real estate. What he does is sell franchises to them and make sure he also has a percentage of that real estate that is where the McDonald's is seated upon. So he's so focused on what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and he does not confuse that for any other thing. Yeah, he sells burgers to us. He make children happy, make adults happy. That fast food experience, the family union and everything is created, but yet he still have focus of whatsoever he's doing. Like if I ask you right now, what business are you really into? Maybe you are currently doing drop shipping, or you are doing programming, you are doing architect, or whatever job that you might be doing, or maybe you are doing a normal day job. But please do know the business and focus on what you are doing. All right. So that's number one advice that I have for you. And the second advice to my younger self is start small, start now, and take risk. That is really important. So you have to learn to start right now. There's an African adage, in fact, an Igbo adage that says, whenever you wake up, that is your morning. So even if it is 1 p.m. that you wake up, trust me, that's your morning. Brush your teeth, bath, and grab your suit and start working on your dreams. That's your morning. Because 1 p.m. right here in Nigeria, GMT, is also morning in the United States. So it might just be working with United States time. That's just a joke, by the way. So the point is, just start wheresoever you are. Start right now, whatsoever plan you've got. You have that real estate dream, start right now. You have that car production, you have to start, you have the designing idea, you want to start designing clothes, fashion designing, whatsoever thing, programming, forex trading, you want to start learning, taking courses. I'm telling you, talking about starting is not when you have all the tools figured out. Like for me, in my YouTube game, I never started with a very high-end phone. I had a broken phone, a Hawaii phone that was gifted by my elder brother when I was really so young. So that's what I started with. So you can check my previous videos to know how very poor those qualities were. And at some point, I didn't even start filming with myself. I started screen recording my laptop. My laptop was really old then. I started screen recording my laptop. Even right now, I'm still at the beginner phase. I don't have a professional camera that I'm filming with. I'm filming with a camera, an iPhone camera. So some people are such a perfectionist that they want to have the latest Canon camera. They want to have the latest gadget, the gears, the everything, the gimbals before they start filming. No, trust me. Even if you still wait to get all those things, even if you have all those things, if you have seen already, you still will not get started. So start with what you currently have. I don't know what you want to be. If you want to start forex trading, you only have phone, you don't have laptop. Don't allow the lack of laptop to be your excuse. Start with your phone. Start trading right now. Start Google searching. Start learning online. Go on for courses. Come on YouTube here. There are a lot of resources here on YouTube that can help you. Go on Udemy. There are a lot of places. I listen, EDX, a lot of mind-blowing places that you can start learning for free. Trust me, and even for free or for smaller money, like $10 in a month, you can learn a lot of, maybe a lot on Skillshare, on Udemy, and all of this website I just mentioned. Taking risk is everything. Risk is anything business you want to do, whether a traditional business or normal like forex business. Everything has to do with risk. You must be risking something to gain something. Just check for someone who is into egg business, going to restock his shop or her shop is going. You don't know how many number of eggs might break on the way. So they're everything. You are staking your money. You are buying the eggs. You don't know whether you're going to finish selling those eggs. So they are just risk everywhere. So you just have to start taking risk. But what I'm not telling you is not taking normal risk like day-to-day risk that everyone else take. No, I'm telling you as a young guy out there, take big risk, because the bigger the risk, the more you gain. Now, these are for those who are very, very, very aggressive in their approach. Like for me, I'm very, very aggressive in my approach. First, whenever I see a system, I test it. I know it's working. So I can do from here to here, and I'm going to be getting 2. So if I do from here to here, I'm going to be getting 4. Then I go all in. So that's what I mean, calculative risk. So I want you to sit down, master your act, focus on one thing, as I've said earlier, master it really well, make sure this model really works, and you double down on it. Like take massive risk in that particular aspect. All right, whether it's real estate, whether it's fashion designing, whether it's cooking, catering, whatsoever thing that you're currently doing, go massive into it. Talking about starting small and starting now and taking risk, that's why I'm bringing you FBS $50 bonus for you to start trading if you're a forex trader right now. So for those in the forex space, or you want to start forex trading and you're in any of these countries, please kindly click on the link in the description box to start trading right now with FBS. So FBS is a regulated broker that give you $50 bonus if you click on this link that I actually provide in my description box. Also must be verified. That is your phone number, your email, and any valid national identity card that you have to give to them. So good luck on this account. The last advice to my younger self is avoid social media at all costs. When I mean social media, I mean the toxic part of social media. Toxic part, the part where fake lifestyle is so preeminent, where people look at results instead of processes. They worship money and not how this money was actually gotten. Now, these things are very, 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 very easy to see on the street of social media. In fact, that's the reason why it was created. If you check with the programmers, whenever they are creating, they look at what would make these subscribers or what would make these users to keep returning. That's always one key marketing things for them. So that's why we have statuses, we have reels, we have stories, and all of that on our social media platform. Now, one very bad thing about social media is, and it's very funny, is I get to show you what I want you to know. I only get to show you my spiritual side. If I want to see me in that aspect, I only get to show you my rich side if I want to see that I'm a rich boy. Okay, I get to show you I'm an orphan if I want to see me in that area. You understand? It just depends on what you want people around you to see. That's what they see. All right. So if I expand where I'm currently sitting, you will say, "Oh wow, this place is beautiful," or "Wow, this place is dark. It's not good enough." But social media would rather want to show you the dark side or want to show you the bright side, so you think that's where they are currently living. And the funny thing, they can keep maintaining that thing as long as you don't see them in real life. They can keep maintaining them if you keep consuming that. And the more you consume, the more you start feeling less of yourself. All right, you start feeling, oh, I'm not doing well. You start derogating from your process. You start thinking, oh, you start thinking the process you are currently going through is not worth it. You still have to trust the process no matter what. Don't allow any other person to pressure you out of your own dream, all right? Because you feel they're actually doing well, all right? Because if you go deep down, if you go check them out, they are not doing well as much as you think. It's just your imagination. Okay, that's how it's just created. You don't blame them, you blame the game. All right, so that's how the game was just created. So stay out social media. Like for me personally, I stay that when my productive stages, I stay off clear social media. So that's why I see most times you complain that I don't really reply messages. I'm doing my best. I'm replying. I'm also going to dedicate that to people whose job is social media management. I'm doing that already. All right. So I think at some point you also do that. Sublease all this work to social media managers out there so that they can help you to manage your social media. Because once you start going there, you should only go there once in a while. Because once you start going there consistently, you start feeding yourself with toxic things. You start saying things that will get you angry, things that will get you out of your millionaire mindset, things that is going to just sweep you off your normal rights thinking mindset. All right. So, and the most important thing is for you to guard your heart. If you don't guard your heart against all these things, trust me, they're going to rob you of your joy. All right. So, guys, make sure you take all these advices seriously and do not play with second advice. Start now. Start right where you are. Those tools that are currently in your hand that you have in your possession, start with them. Don't think, oh, I need the latest iPhone, I need the latest Samsung, or I need the latest gadgets, Mac, or anything before I get started. You are powerful with your brain. You are powerful with who you are. You are powerful just whom you've been and what you've known. Keep learning and improve on that. So see you guys in the next video and bye. Bye. Until next one. Remember to subscribe, turn on post notification, and share with friends and loved ones. Bye.